What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Mo Money's channel. Today I'm bringing you guys another one of my cooking videos. So for today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to make picadillo. So picadillo is a pretty fast recipe and it's also pretty affordable. So let me show you guys what we're gonna need in order to make picadillo. You are going to need ground beef. You're basically gonna buy however much you're gonna need. You guys already know we have a big family, so I got the big pack. You're going to need tomatoes. I'm gonna use about 3. You're going to need chile chipotle, chile de árbol. You're going to need cumin. I think that's how you say it, cumin. Potatoes, aka papas. Okay, so I do want to add picadillo. You can basically put any kind of veggies in it. So I'm using corn and potatoes. I've seen people put carrots. I've seen people put peas, tomatoes, chopped up onions. You can use any type of veggies that you guys personally want. But what me and my family like is papas and corn. Okay guys, so I'm gonna use about 4 papas, 4 potatoes. So let me just show you guys how I chop mine up. So, I mean, there's no really like a right and wrong way to do it. But this is the way I do mine. So I cut mine in half. You don't want to cut them too thin because you don't want them to mush up. So you do kind of want them a little thick. So I do mine in squares. And don't mind my fat dog. She's back there snoring if you guys hear her. She's like humongous right now. She's pregnant, so. Okay, so maybe about this big. Not too small because you don't want them to mush up. So now I'm done cutting my 4 potatoes. Now that I'm done cutting my potatoes, I'm gonna add my 3 tomatoes. I'm going to add a piece of onion, about this much. I'm using white onion for this to make the salsa. I'm going to add 3 garlic cloves. Okay guys, so for my chile de árbol, I don't really count them. I just kind of guesstimate on how much I'm going to use. So I always kind of throw in a little more of what I might use. And then as I'm making the salsa, I just taste it and I add. So I'm probably going to put maybe about this much. I might not use all of it, but this is how much I'm going to put to boil. So we're going to let that boil for about 3 minutes. Now I'm going to chop up some purple onion. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna start seasoning my carne, and I'm gonna start seasoning the meat. So I'm going to start with my all-time fave Lawry's. I'm gonna put just a little bit of garlic salt. I'm gonna put a little bit of garlic powder. I'm going to put black pepper. Just so you guys get an idea, that's about how much seasoning I put. If you guys don't like to use that much salt, you guys don't have to put that much. This is all to your liking, you guys. I know you guys always get confused on how much salt to put or how much pepper or seasoning to put. But you guys, that's why I always say, ay la tantean. So basically what that means, it's to your liking. So, you know, once the meat's like cooked, then you can start tasting it. And if you feel like it doesn't have enough flavor, then you can add more. It's to your liking, you guys. You guys don't have to put that much salt. I know sometimes people in the comments are like, oh my god, Mal, like that's high sodium, you put so much. But it's like, you're not coming to eat at my house, bitch, so don't worry about how much salt I'm putting. Me and my family are some salty motherfuckers, so that's how much salt I'm using. So just had to throw that in. Alright guys, so now the meat is almost done. Now the next step, I'm going to add my onion. Now I'm going to throw in my potatoes. Since I just put my potatoes in, I'm gonna re-season this a little more. I just tasted the meat, so it does need a little more. And then mix that in. Once everything is nice and mixed, I'm going to put a cap on it. Alright guys, so now I'm going to make the salsa for my picadillo. So now I'm going to throw in the tomatoes, the garlic, and the onion, and the chiles. So I'm going to throw in 3 tomatoes because we are making a lot of salsa. So there goes my tomatoes. Now we're adding the onion. And you guys, the chile all really depends on how spicy you want it. There's no right or wrong way of how much chile to add. It just really depends on you. Me and my family love to eat spicy food, so I always put a lot of chile in it. Now I'm gonna throw in my 2 cans of chipotle. I'm gonna start out with 2. I might not use the 3rd one, but we'll find out right now, guys. Now I'm gonna add my cumin. So you guys, be very careful when using cumin if you're new to this ingredient, because cumin, comino, is very strong. Like, the taste is very strong. So you only want to add a little bit, because I remember the first time that I ever made a recipe that had comino, I messed up the whole recipe because I added way too much, and I didn't even add a lot. So let me show you guys how much I use. But if you're making less salsa, you might not even use that much. So just be very careful, guys. This is how much I'm using. This is a tablespoon, so I'm only using a little bit. Now I'm gonna add chicken consomme, chicken bouillon, whatever you guys call it. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons just to start. Alright guys, so I just started blending my chiles and the tomato. I haven't added water yet because I just wanted to see what the substance was going to be like. So now that I made it kind of like a paste, I'm going to start adding water to it. So I'm adding about this much water to start. This is a teacup or a coffee cup. So I'm throwing a little more. All right, now let's blend it one more time. My mom's over there worried about how much chile, because my mom, she can't really handle chile because she has really bad agruras. She has like super bad acid reflux, so she can't handle chile no more. So she wants her own little side, but it might be too late for that because I might have put too much already. Let's see. But I am gonna add a little bit more comino. So let me grab another spoon. Ya no le voy a poner. Okay, so I'm at like very, very little, you guys. Like that much. And I'm gonna add a little more chicken bouillon. I'm at about one more. I'm at about one more. I added about 1 more tablespoon, and I'm gonna add a little more water. And you can make the salsa however watery you want it. It just depends on you, how you like your picadillo. If you like it more like jugo, like jugoso, meaning like if you want more broth. I don't know, is it broth? You guys already know I don't know how to speak English or Spanish, but like I was saying, that is done, you guys. And I know if you guys have asked me about this apron before. This is a apron that Frankie Rose sent me. This is actually like my favorite makeup brand. It's the only foundation that I use. If you guys want to check out Frankie Rose, use your girl's discount code, which is MOVI. I'll put it in the description box. Eventually I'm gonna come out with my own aprons, you guys, so I can't wait to show you guys once they're done. All right, moving on. I already checked on my papas. They're ready, so now I'm gonna add the corn. I dumped out the juice in case you guys are wondering. Don't add the juice, okay guys? All right guys, so now the next step is you grab a strainer. I use this one, and we're gonna strain our salsa. I have a Ninja blender, but it does blend it good. But I mean, I wish it was more finer, but what ifs. So I'm just adding it little by little. And you have to do it little by little. So if you have a bigger strainer, good for you, but this is the only one I have, so gotta work with what I got. Alright guys, so I'm done straining all my salsa. This is what's left over of the salsa. It's like the thick part, and that is my picadillo. So now I'm gonna let it cook for about 10-15 minutes so the meat and the potatoes grab the flavor of the salsa. Alright guys, so the last touch to give it a little kick, I'm gonna add a little bit of cilantro. I chopped off the edges and I rinsed it. So I'm just gonna throw a little bit. You don't have to even add cilantro, but I'm gonna just add a little bit just to give it a little extra kick. Alright you guys, and this is the final look. Look at how fire this looks, you guys. I can't wait. Whoa. Alright guys, so this is the sides that we have. I guess you would call these like the condiments or whatever. We have aguacate, queso fresco is a must, and we have tortillas de harina. So everyone's ready to eat. Yes. I got all these savages over here hungry. We are hungry. Alright guys, so this is my plate. Alright guys, so I got 2 plates. This is where I have my tortilla. Excuse me. Alright guys, this is where I have my second plate. I have my queso fresco, it's a must, my aguacate, a must, and my tortilla. So you guys already know what time it is. It's time for the famous Fetish Fight. Alright guys, I am so excited to try this with you guys. So I know you guys, the reason why I wanted to make this too, not only because this is like one of my favorite dishes, I also wanted to do this because you guys always message me and tell me that you guys want me to do struggle meals. And even though this is a struggle meal, it's still bomb. Like, I'll still eat it, you guys. And you know, not to say that I forgot where I came from. Like, shit, I grew up on food stamps and I'm not ashamed of it, you guys. And I still be eating the same thing that I used to eat when I was on food stamps. So struggle meal or not, this is the bomb. So let me just do my famous Fetish Fight. This for all my freaks. This is the moment you guys have all been waiting for. Alright, you guys. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a piece of tortilla. I always make like little tacos. And then I'm gonna grab a piece of aguacate and I'm gonna smash it in. I don't know why I don't know why I eat my food like this. It's just like, I have it. Okay, so now I'm gonna put some of my picadillo in here. And I'm gonna put my queso. I had opened a new pack, you guys. This is queso fresco from Los Altos, and it is so fucking bomb. It's like one of my favorite. Oh my god, my mouth's already watering. So let me do my fetish fight. Let me get up close and personal. You guys. Fucking bomb. Let me do another bite. A piece of queso fresco. Fucking fire, you guys. I'm gonna do a little bite because damn. Ah! You guys wanted some, it fell. Fucking fire. My little tortilla fell in here. Bomb. Alright guys, and that completes today's video. Let me know if you guys make your picadillo different. Maybe you guys add something a little different to yours. Let me know what you guys think about my little struggle meal. This is something that we would eat when we were kind of on a budget back in the food stamp days, when you couldn't afford real carne, you could only afford ground beef. That was our cool little struggle meal. Don't forget to send me your guys' videos of you guys making my food, your pictures. I cannot see the videos or the pictures if your guys' page is private, so just keep that in mind. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Let me know what else you guys want me to make, and thank you guys so much for watching Mo Money's channel.